Oh, welcome in. I have shuffled around a whole lot of stuff in OBS, and I've had to mess around to get this DOSBox window to actually show up in OBS. So if anything is not working, or you can't hear, or the volume is bad, or any problems, if you see any problems, please let me know. But I'm going to try to play Gabriel Knight Sins of the Fathers, which I remember playing not as a kid. I probably would have been probably early teens, I would guess. And I can't actually remember if under what circumstances I came to possess this game. I think it would have been too early for it to be pirated. But I also feel like I didn't play the version with voice acting. And I don't recall a lot of it. I recall that I had to look some things up, which suggests to me that the internet must have been around. So I can't have been that young, because I am old enough to predate the widely available internet. But I'm curious to see how hard this game is. Yeah. But how are you going, Melanie? Welcome in. What assignments am I distracting you from today? Please tell me. Let's look at the intro. It's a bit loud. Is that better? Yeah, I thought I had the box, but I don't remember having a CD. And it can't have come on floppies. It must have been CD. Is the volume better? I think somebody got murdered. I think that was the intro. You have to submit some silly table with musical analysis of a song from a game. I'm doing Dragonborn from Skyrim. It's bad. The assignment is bad, or Dragonborn from Skyrim is bad? Can you be the one who gets murdered? It's really not up to me to say. I won't be doing it, but I encourage all my chatters in the goals that they would like to aspire to. So good luck to you. So I had the box. Enough time to get you to hate me. It shouldn't be hard. Yeah, but there's multiple levels involved there. I would have to get to hatred, and then also such passionate hatred that I'm willing to fly internationally to go and murder you. It seems unlikely. Unlikely. It's possible. Who knows? Who knows? Could hire someone. Okay. I'd not considered that. This is a star-studded voice acting lineup. Tim Curry, Mark Hamill, Leah Remini. I don't know who Virginia Capers is. Michael Dorn. Is Leilani Jones somebody? Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. I feel like I've heard that name, but I couldn't tell you who it was. I didn't actually see who Mark Hamill was. Anybody note that? Who Mark Hamill? What did he do? He's a good voice actor, I'll give him that. No, I'm pretty. These are the original voices, so I'm not playing the remaster. The remaster, I looked at it on Steam and it looks kind of awful. Like, just visually, I found it quite gross looking. Dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. I don't even remember how the main character gets involved in this murder.
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita?
I don't think he wants to speak with Lolita.
I'm sorry, but Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Good morning. The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
So this is Tim Curry putting on the, like,
I can't
New
wait
Orleans
to see
accent.
What human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
I really want... Can I turn subtitles on? Text on, yes, please. Okay. Oh, do I have to choose between voice and text? Because I want both. Detail to the max, did you see that? Detail is maxed out on the slider here. Congrats on second count. Yes, good luck with your assignment, Miller. Alright, this looks like... Okay, so right click to scroll through the options. Walk, look. I don't know what the difference between these two are. Question and yell at. Pick up, open, use. Push. Got a tape recorder.
Gabriel is carrying nothing.
Oh, I forgot the New Orleans narrator. Got a lot of empty tapes, I guess. Alright, let's pick this up because that looks interesting.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
Oh, I forgot there's a score. That's gonna annoy me, probably.
I'm gonna take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a little scruffy.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
So how do I get involved in this murder? That's the question. Also, it's very hard to know. I forgot how difficult it was to know what is interactive and what isn't. You just had a flashback to the full throttle you are having an option to use your mouth to interact, and the guy going, I ain't putting my lips on that. Repeatedly, because it was important to use your mouse on everything. Well, yeah. I have been watching, I've been trying to watch more retro point and click streams recently, and it does feel like ultimately these games come down to I'm just gonna try every item on every other item because I'm stuck. I do feel like you can kind of tell from the resolution about what is interactive though. Like I can see that my coat looks higher resolution, this newspaper looks higher resolution. Well, asking how to participate in a murder. No, I'm just curious how this particular character gets involved. Because I'm pretty sure I'm like investigating a murder scene. But to be fair, my memories are pretty vague. So because a lot of the content was the jokes from doing the wrong thing, that is true.
If Gabriel took that down, the customers have to look at his messy studio. Gabriel cannot take that.
Get used to that.
St. George Books could use some serious renovation, but Gabriel likes to think that the place has character. Grace keeps her art supplies here. The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel.
Oh, he's an author, isn't he? Is he? I feel like we've been given no backstory here. Well, maybe not. Just based on this.
Have been chosen for their special appeal.
Nothing written by Gabriel. Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I'm kind of curious how he gets involved. Because I think he just owns the bookstore, right? Yeah, he owns the bookstore.
Today's newspaper is on.
Let's pick up the newspaper.
Times-Picayune, dated June 18, 1993. The front page has an article about the voodoo murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Sounds like he got involved with Lolita last night, if you know what I mean.
Gabriel leaves through a
I do remember some German translation. Dry Draken.
Tag means midday noon.
I can actually... These are the bits that I remember about this game. There's a bit that says Dry Draken, which means 3 dragons. That was involved in some puzzle. There's definitely like... You go and investigate a murder scene, which again, I don't know why a bookshop owner is doing this, but hopefully that will become clear. And I remember that there is like some obscure pixel hunting thing that you need to pick up on in that scene that had me stuck for a while. I remember you go to a castle at the end, like maybe on the last day, you go to like a castle in, I want to say like Bavaria or something. It's like your family castle. Something whacked out like that. I do remember the ending, but I won't spoil that for anybody. Actually, I do also remember, I feel like I'm going to dress up as a mime at some point. You get it confused with Broken Sword. I don't really remember much of Broken Sword, even though I played that much more recently. Okay. I feel like if I take the coat, I'm going to leave. Okay, so it's good to know we have the German dictionary here, because I feel like I'll need that later.
That doesn't...
Okay.
Cute gargoyle, eh? Saint George...
Yeah, we did that already.
The desk drawer...
Can I open the drawers?
The desk... It's certainly light enough, but rather useless, as Gabriel well knows. 3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky, offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
This lamp looks like I can interact with it.
That doesn't work.
Like it looks like it's at a higher resolution. But I don't know why it would. Oh, it's an ashtray. Can I pick that up?
Gabriel doesn't. That doesn't.
So open, use, push.
Moving.
Alright, let's talk.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, Gabriel, you cad. Find the spectacles for higher resolution. Alright.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seems like a strange question.
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah, right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm
Is your
still
rape-
waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
What do you do after work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting class...
Hey,
or
Bio,
I
you're fired.
You know that.
You know, you can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me. How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Just tell
Might
me.
be working at a
anything.
bookstore.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it, and I thought, spending a few months here would clear my head.
18 years to get an MA? Well, including primary school? Secondary school, I assume? 12 years plus 6? How long does it take to get an MA?
Just tell me anything at all.
I've always wanted to do something really adventurous, Something real life. I'm sick of libraries and lecture halls.
Just tell me anything at all.
Jeez.
My folks are traditional Japanese.
Yeah, okay, so that makes
I
sense.
don't even remember
18 years?
Japan myself. I was 3 when we came to the States.
Just tell me anything at all.
I've been studying Tai Chi for 10 years. It's a very spiritual discipline. I'm sure discipline of any sort isn't something that would appeal to you, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Just tell me anything at all.
My folks want me to get married to a boy back east, Mark Kobayashi. His parents are traditional Japanese too. I might eventually, but right now...
Just tell me anything at all.
My folks want me to get married.
Just tell me everything until you cycle through
Nothing, I guess.
the same dialogue.
Do you have messages for me?
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Yeah, I think she's like Japanese American.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want them.
But yeah, Leah Romani is not putting any accent on here. This is she's just playing it straight down the line as herself.
Do you have more messages for me?
Tim Curry's putting some effort in there.
I keep meaning to get over there. What does she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great, and we had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
You've not played any of them? Grace reminded me of that Space Clip. Space Clip? You've never heard of this series? I don't know why that is wild to me, but it is wild to me only because I have such strong memories of it as a kid, or as like an early teenager. There's, as far as I'm aware, there's three games. I've only played the first. I've heard the second is quite good. So I might check that out, depending if this goes well. The third one looks pretty janky. It's like in that time period where everybody was trying to go 3D, and it looks terrible. And I'm pretty sure it has the puzzle in it that... Is it Old Man Murray? The article about how adventure games like died, how the puzzles died. I'm pretty sure that Gabriel Knight 3 is the one that is the one that is referenced. There's like a puzzle about a mustache. I'll look it up. I thought it was FMV point and click. The second game is like definitely has some FMV stuff. Oh look, I have a little browser window going on here. I forget what I was going to look up though. Oh. Death of Adventure Games. Yeah, they use Gabriel Knight 3 to illustrate your alternate theory of who killed adventure games. I'll post this link in Discord because it's quite an amusing read. It's the 3D why it fell off so hard. Don't know. I think the puzzles got really bad. Like, I don't remember the puzzles in this game being like particularly nonsensical, but from what I've heard of number 3, it's pretty ordinary. Like, I'll post that article. If you look at that, it's like you're not trying. You have the items that should give you a very obvious, straightforward solution, but you can't use them in that way. You have to like use them to create this like ridiculous setup to get through the puzzle. You watched it during the game before it was meme and probably thought it was stupid. Now I get that he was doing it over the top on purpose. Oh, is this... I don't know if the... Oh, this is the... Is it Red Alert? He's laughing at how ridiculous the line is. Martin content, yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, okay, you mentioned it, yep. Wild that they got like pretty well-known actors in so many of these games. Guys who lived on the street where I grew up were big PC strategy guys, so we played all the Command and Conquers. You enjoy that he's laughing at how ridiculous the line is. Alright,
You
let's
have more messages from
listen
me?
to some more messages.
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter? He said he was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent, maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany, like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Denny McCarthy was in on.
Do you have more messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humphreey.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station. At the front desk.
It's about time.
Gabriel. Those photos wouldn't have anything
so
to do
he's
with the
friends
voodoo
with the
murders,
detective.
would they?
Just
Now, why would
randomly?
you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks.
Is Gabriel Knight is
That's
not
all
an
the
enjoyable character.
Thank God.
I guess maybe the LucasArts connection might have been how some of them got started. True, true. Is Tim Curry in any... I don't actually know what he is famous from. Mark Hamill, yeah, he's been in heaps of stuff. Don't think Westwood had much overlap with the LucasArts back then. Yeah, Michael Dorn is in it. Tim Curry is Gabriel Knight. Tim Curry is the voice of Gabriel Knight. I don't know who Michael Dorn is. I also didn't note down who Mark Hamill is. I'll probably look that up. Let's look that up. No, I know who Mark Hamill is. I just don't know who he's voicing. He's the detective. Do I know Ephraim Zimbalist Jr.? Where do I know that name from? He's the son of renowned Russian-born concert violinist Ephraim Zimbalist Sr. Oh, it was a joke. Right. I don't know where I know that name from. We know any of these other people? Jim Cummings sounds like a name that I know. The problem is it could be that I just remember these names from this game. That is possible. Alright. We got all the messages, didn't we? Yeah, cool.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Can't think of anything.
Can't think of anything.
Okay.
Surprised, like, somebody should do like a I was gonna say like a TikTok series or something on like people just having the dialogue exchanges that they have in adventure games, as it would be quite hilarious. You'd spend your whole budget on curry as well. Not well enough for me to know that for sure. Let's have a look. I didn't click on him. He started his career playing Lionel from the program Dumbo Circus. Winnie the Pooh? That he's the voice of Tigger. Well, you would lead with that, wouldn't you? In the not going to mention. Maybe he's not always Tigger. Sooner or later he moved. Sooner, I just glossed over that, yeah. There, he designed Mardi Gras floats. Was a singer. You honestly thought he was the voice of most of the Winnie the Pooh characters. Yeah, then I feel like that's what he's known for, right? He's the official voice. Official voice of Winnie the Pooh since 1988. Tigger since 1989. But this is not listed on this page at all. Is it a different James Jonah Cummings? How is this not like in the bio? Honestly. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not even mentioned. Yeah, it is like, the thing is, like, IMDb used to be like half decent, so have they like allowed the AI to rewrite existing content? This is just like incredibly bad. Incredibly bad. Alright. Oh, I've got recordings of everything Grace has told me. That's not creepy at all. Was I just recording while talking to her? We'll put that down to game mechanics, but also Gabriel Knight. Not coming off very well. If I hear AO one more time, oh no. And machine learning tech bros. Alright. Let's pick up this coat, because that looks...
a bit warm
no?
in here.
Okay. It's going to become... There's going to be an animation related to this coat.
That doesn't...
Oh, what does the exclamation mark do?
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Jeez, okay. So I still don't really understand the difference between these. Oh, here we go. The ask icon allows you to interrogate someone. In interrogation mode, you can select specific topics. The talk icon allows you to talk to somebody. Click on the talk icon. Talk will provide general chit-chat and often clues. Pick up, look, walk, open, operate, move. Okay, push or pull. Inventory. What about this line? What function is that providing? I have a lot of points to go. Alright, let's go for a walk. Your new bot. Okay. No, I have to... Do I have to operate the door? There we go.
See you later.
Good
There's
luck.
a stats joke I saw recently. The greatest rebrand of all time was linear algebra picking machines. Rebrand, right. Alright. We've got the French Quarter and Grandmother Knight's house. Go to the Dixieland drugstore. St. George's bookshop. Got all the street names, which is cool. Police station, Napoleon House. There's a lot of places to go. Jackson Square, St. Louis Cathedral, Historical Voodoo Museum. It's a very like LucasArts font, isn't it? Bit bigger than usual though. Let's go to Grandma's house. Oh, I forgot about the motorbike. Here's some FMV for you. Sort of. Looks like a real motorbike in front of a
I'm so glad you
computer-drawn
stopped
door.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
by. Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy.
Non-mathematics neural networking was a part of linear algebra about a decade before the term machine learning came about. I didn't know it was a part of linear algebra. There you go.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time. You don't hear about it so much these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff. Still,
California
it hasn't
stuff.
changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
All right, dear. What do you want to hear?
What do you do all day? What a great question.
You know how I love to knit and work in my garden? I also take long walks. It's the only way to keep an old body like mine from stiffening up.
You're not old.
Oh, don't be foolish. I'm older than the hills.
I also have a memory of, like, having to bake something in this game. Maybe, like, some kind of dough, but I'm wondering if that is a memory from the game Still Life, which is kind of mixed up in this kind of same area of my brain for some reason.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a lot of land outside of town. We grew peas, corn, cotton, all kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Gonna bake cookies for Friday. What if I play a game where there's cookies in it?
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
I met Harrison at a church revival. There was a traveling preacher back then, a big fella named Reverend Jim. I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend Alma, and at one point,
That's
old
true.
Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around
Can't
those
eat them, though.
fire and brimstone annex, and a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for men, went flying off. I swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone looked at us like we were a couple of loonies. It was then I knew that he was for me.
How you feeling these days?
Fit as a fiddle, and don't you worry your head about it.
Just tell me anything at all.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't have any more after him, so I'm afraid I spoiled him rotten.
Just
I never loved any man but your grandfather, and I never will.
tell me.
I hate to admit it, but I was a jealous little thing when your granddad and I were younger. I loved him so ferociously, and he did attract the
Yeah. Don't get any ideas. I never will.
Just tell
I will
me
never
anything
love you,
at all.
grandson.
I get lonely sometimes, but I have lots of girlfriends in the neighborhood. I call one of them if I'm feeling blue.
Just...
I wish you'd settle down and give me a great-grandchild.
Oh, Gran. Just tell me and...
I had your father when...
Yeah, recycled.
Oh, nothing.
Not
Tell me
family.
about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Don't have a son because I will never love him.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Is it
Tell me
okay,
some-
then?
Your granddad supported me and your father with bookkeeping. I'll tell you what, though, he hated every minute of it. Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. The nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he'd lost another. And I would tell him it didn't matter to me. But he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Tell me some...
Harrison was only 36 when he died. Your father was 8 years old at the time. Your granddad was hit by a streetcar in the business district. Took me nearly a year to believe he was really gone.
I'm sorry, Gran.
I know you are, dear.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Did you know that your granddad was a poet? He was! He wrote the most beautiful poetry for me when we were courting. I always thought he should have done something with that gift. But he was such a practical man. Didn't believe in chasing after dreams.
Tell me something about...
I don't know what it...
Told you everything I can.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him. Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did. They were 2 peas in a pod.
Doesn't sound like something you would reflect on in a positive way.
Tell me about my
She
father.
sounds quite upbeat about it.
When Philip met your mother, it was love at first sight. They were married 2 weeks later. Never looked at a girl seriously until then. And he looked at plenty. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel. And your granddad's.
Tell me about my
But I
father.
don't love you.
I wanted to just lay down and die when he and your mother were killed in that car crash when you were only 8. It was the thought of taking care of you that kept me going, Gabriel. The police say your father swerved off the road after being frightened by something. Perhaps a...
Wait, so his parents died in a car crash when he was 8, and his dad's dad died in a car crash when his dad was 8.
Tell me about
Quite
my
a coincidence.
Your granddad wanted Philip to have...
3 generations of misogynist, yeah, it sounds like it.
Obsessed by that thought. He pushed Philip to go to law school. Philip was driven to art. He painted almost in a daze. He would get so inside himself when he worked.
Tell me about my father.
He always hated it that it was Margaret's money that supported the 3 of you when his painting couldn't. I kept telling him, try something more cheerful, like a landscape or 2. But he couldn't do it.
Couldn't even paint a landscape.
Dark and disturbing for the public, you know.
Tell me about my father.
I don't know what...
Yeah, his father doesn't sound like a great guy either. Like, couldn't handle that his wife was providing.
Tell me about my
Guess
mother.
that's not uncommon.
Your mother was Margaret
Not
Templeton. when your father
uncommon
met her.
feeling.
She came from a
Doesn't
very
mean
wealthy Creole
great.
family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be a sweet gesture.
Maybe I will.
Do enjoy visiting a tomb.
Tell me about...
I don't...
I already did that.
Tell me about...
Your mother's family refused to give her money after the marriage. All she had left was a modest trust fund from a great aunt, who happened to like Philip. The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died. That's what you used to open your bookshop.
Tell me about my mother.
The Templetons are all gone now. Every last one of them. They never wanted anything to do with us, of course. What a waste.
Tell me about...
I don't know.
You know, you
Complimenting?
get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
Have you baked any of your incredible molasses pies lately?
Molasses
No,
pie.
dear. But you let me know when you want some, and I'll whip up half a dozen.
You've lost weight. Are you courting a new man?
Oh, Gabriel, don't be silly.
Your hair looks very pretty today, Gran.
Your hair.
Oh, my, thank you, dear. So does... you always had such nice, thick hair, Gabriel.
You know, I always tell people that my Gran is the prettiest grand old belle in the city.
Oh, dear. You shouldn't talk so.
You know,
That's enough. That's enough compliments, Grandma.
Granny's knitting. She whips through that stuff like there was no tomorrow. On the wall are portraits of Gran and Gramps when they were young. Gabriel grew up in this room. Just being here make him feel safe. The wood in the bin is sudden pine and is probably fossilized by now. Mostly pictures of Gabriel, his dad, and Harrison Knight. Mostly Granny. That clock has been in the Wright family, Granny's family, for centuries. Granny doesn't like...
We go up here. This looks like somewhere we should go.
I'm going to go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
There's a sketchbook on the chair that Gabriel vaguely remembers as his father's.
I think I'll take Daddy's sketchbook with me.
We have a look at it. Oh, we didn't look at any of these things, did we?
The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid jade handle, an heirloom from Gabriel's grandfather. The tweezers from the bookshop are an old stainless steel pair that Gabriel's had forever. Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook.
Can we use it? There we go.
Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. Images, the images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious. Images.
I think there's anything specific we can get here, though. What does that do? How do we get out of this? Play?
There's nothing I want in there.
Yeah.
I think I'll leave that up. It looks pretty.
The
Okay.
ladies. Gabriel doesn't.
Have a look at the clock.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic.
What does that say?
It doesn't seem.
Need to be running.
A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel,
Angel?
a noose, an eclipse,
Yes, sir.
and a dragon. Nothing happened.
feel like that's the thing with the
That's it.
Can we talk?
dry dragon. We've got nothing about it yet, so let's wait till we actually discover that. I don't remember where we find that. Alright, catch you later, Grandma. No, sorry.
The doors.
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
Alright. Where should we go now? I guess we should go see the detective. Because he actually sent or left a message that we should go talk to him.
It's
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
Here's the detailed pre-rendered backgrounds.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I'm not
pretty
allowed
good,
to
like,
give out information on police
Pretty good visually for
cases.
1993. And I was saying earlier, like, they remastered it, I think maybe for 25 years or 20 years, and the remaster looks nowhere near as good. And the same for like The Secret of Monkey Island. Like, why do you try to remaster these things when they just feel like they look so good already?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's
Hey, gloves.
If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
Yeah.
What can you tell?
Best food in the world, you can get it right here in New Orleans. Muffaletta sandwiches.
Muffaletta sandwiches. Oh, I'm not familiar with
Beignets,
that.
Good Cajun coffee. Yep.
There's a muffaletta sandwich. We don't have a recipe bio. Muffaletta is a type of round Sicilian sesame bread and a popular sandwich that originated among Italian immigrants in New Orleans. There you go. Muffaletta cross section. Interesting. Oh, we got an
Tell
ad.
me about yourself.
Who, me?
I'll run that. I feel like a cup of
That's
tea.
right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at the crime scene. Sorry.
Where is the crime scene?
Where is the crime
Is it
scene?
related
Just
to
tell
voodoo
me.
murders?
You can trust me.
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Come on, you can tell me what the
You can
crime
tell
scene.
me.
Look, I know.
I don't know what we're
got
baking.
everybody stirred up
Gloves, I
about
don't
this
think we
case,
have a recipe.
But that don't make it public information. Back off.
So this is a new voodoo murder then?
Hey, I didn't say that. You'll read all about it in the papers tomorrow, I'm sure.
About Detective...
I told
Okay, so we need to get to this
you,
crime scene.
buddy. You keep it up.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
I could try baking. It will just take me all day.
Night.
Yeah.
And I
got
will
something
clean
for you,
everything
all right.
3
As
times.
soon as you're done talking, I'll
Store-bought cookies. That could work. I wish we had, like... I hear about, like... good cookie places in the US, like Crumble. I've heard Crumble is good. We don't have that. Like I
Here's
might
that
have.
envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Blondie? That's a type of cookie,
Thanks.
right? Crumble cookies are enormous.
The envelope has Gabriel's name written on it, misspelled.
Crumble is good. Blondie's is also a chain. I'm gonna run this ad break and then we'll do some more pointing and or clicking. Probably both. You talking to the bot now, Mello? Is this what we've come to? Welcome in up. You've got your own intro jingle going on. I have a cup of coffee. It's a Simpsons reference. You know, it's lost on me. Do you have tiny teddies in the US?
The Gabriel, 2 photographs.
Tiny teddies? Yeah, not really. It might be an Australian thing. Not gummy bears, they're like little biscuits. Or a better picture. Yeah, here we go. Like tiny little cookies. They don't usually, some of them have chocolate on them. Teddy grams. Whoa! They look just like tiny teddies, but they're different. Wild. Oh, Teddy Grahams. I always find it funny how you say Graham as a gram. Well, I'm saying you in the collective sense, like either of you specifically. I don't know how you say the word Graham, sorry.
One of the photos from Moses is an official Voodoo Murders crime scene shot.
Why is this cop giving me these photos? Oh, because he thinks he's going to end up in the book.
One of the...
A graham cracker, yeah. But I've only ever heard them referred to as graham crackers, which kind of shocked me when I saw it written down. What's this one?
The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
Well, the narrator is amused. Okay. We should probably save too.
Talking to...
How do we do that? Save. 1. Don't know. I don't think you can get soft locked in this game, but you never know. So how are we going to figure out where the crime scene is? Let's go here. I don't really have a lot of leads. Looks like a puzzle of some sort.
The marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel of crossings. They look like they've been here a few days at least.
I'm going to take a screenshot of them, because I don't want to write it down. Hey, Romain, welcome in. With a stretch. Gabriel Knight, yeah. I haven't played it for a very long time. But I do have fond memories of it as a kid. Or as an early teen. Yeah. I was debating whether to do this or Secret of Monkey Island. So maybe that next. Piece of brick. I don't remember why I need a piece of brick.
An old man tends the cemetery with movements akin to a slow drawl.
Oh, he's moving on. Monkey Island is always the correct answer, even the bad ones. Yeah, I think. So my history with Monkey Island, I definitely finished the first one, and I definitely didn't finish the second one. But I know the second one is like quite important in terms of the latest one, which I would like to play at some point.
And more unsettling things have been left at Marie Laveau's tomb.
Who's Marie Laveau? I meant to know who that is.
This is the tomb of Marie Laveau, voodoo queen of New Orleans.
So yeah, I'd like to do the Monkey Island ones too.
Adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
Okay, where can we actually go here? Oh, okay, we're walking around it.
Food, trinket.
Okay.
A stone angel stands silently before a tomb.
Can I push it? No. This is not the entirety of the cemetery, surely.
This old tomb is in a sorry state.
Marie's a historical person, apparently. Okay, I didn't know
There's
that.
probably no one left in the family to maintain it.
That was enjoy your food.
An angel with a cross stands guard over one of the tombs. It's an imposing marble tomb from the last century. Gabriel can barely make out the name. Hamilton.
Can we increase his walk speed a little bit? That's better.
New Orleans is famous for its above-ground tombs. The high water table prevents bodies from being interred
Didn't know
underground.
that.
The name
Oh, Ross.
The name Ross.
Ross Laveau. Who is this? I don't know if this is important.
This old
There's probably no one.
Don't have a name for that one. Can we... There we go, exit. Is this exit to another screen of the tomb, or... I can't actually exit? Do I have to walk off the exit? Yes. Okay, there is another screen.
This above-ground tomb is only large enough to accommodate one resident.
I've already forgotten my family name. Was it actually? No, it wasn't.
The marker reads Mera Planta Right.
It is Knight because it's all the males.
I never knew.
He doesn't want to hang around, does he?
Vases seem to be a favorite decoration for the dead. This family tomb bears the inscription, Rest in Peace, and the name, Fuller Mill, San Luis Cemetery.
It's just generic.
A wrought iron fence surrounds this tomb.
I hope that's to keep people out.
Vases, San Luis, a grinning grotesque.
We can't go any further, so can we open this? Surely you can't just...
A statue of a small child clings to a cross atop the right tomb. There's the right family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here. The marker reads, highly...
Grand sister.
Oh, right, these are
The marker reads,
Separate.
Planter Right.
These are Grand's folks.
The marker reads,
separate names, like each tile
These
is
are
a
Grand's folks. I never knew.
name.
the marker reads, Harrison Knight.
Granddaddy.
The marker reads, Margaret Templeton Knight.
My mother.
The marker reads, Philip Knight.
Daddy.
It's based for Gabriel,
The
though.
right-
I gotta click right on the edge. Can I talk to this guy? Or he wanders off?
Hello there. Got a sec?
Yeah? What can I do for you?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
I was looking up, like, trying to find a list of, like, adventure games, and which were considered, like, the best, or maybe I was trying to look up which were considered, like, the easiest versus the most difficult, and I think it must have been a best list, and I think in the worst, like, the lowest position on this list was, like, I think Police Quest 4 or something, which was just apparently just like wildly racist. And then like it seemed like it was saying like that entire series was quite racist and had a lot of like not good kind of messaging about black people in particular, and just things that I would have had no, I just wouldn't have got that as a kid, you know, like I would have had no idea. I've played like half of Loom. I started playing it with Gloves, my wife, I think maybe last year, and we haven't finished it yet. But yeah, that is a very unique take on the genre, I guess. The LucasArts games do feel a lot more kind of fun's not the right word, but like it's a different kind of energy to a Sierra game. Lighthearted, I guess. People new to chat will be confused. What do you mean you played it with gloves? Was it gold? No, gloves is get your gloves on is the Twitch handle of my wife.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Ain't it just awful, them finding those bodies with voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seem like everybody want to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery too. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
I do very much enjoy your Guybrush emote, your high emote, Romain.
What can you tell me?
There's lots of things to see here, but none are as beautiful as
I just realised I haven't been exhausting chat with everybody, which seems like it might have been a mistake, because I think there was a time I had to ask my gran about my mother like 3 times before she gave me a piece of
What can you
information
tell
that
me
was
about
important.
New Orleans?
Hey, if you want to know more,
Okay, he's not telling
do
me
you
anything
know?
else.
What can you
I don't really.
Cool.
tell me about yourself?
Loom was supposed to be a
My name is
trilogy.
Two songs,
I
yeah,
think
baby.
Forge was
I'm
supposed to be the
watching
sequel.
here at St. Louis #1.
What exactly do you do here?
Did not know that.
Oh, I keep the place tidy, cause. But a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for.
Sometimes they so grief-bound they don't know what they doing.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is.
Tell me something about St. Louis.
There's something about this location.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs, not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins would float right out of their graves. Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Course, if it was Mardi Gras, nobody.
Guy in the game, right? He was like an iron worker. Oh, the main character. I don't know who the girl was. Maybe haven't got that far. Because the main character wasn't actually meant to have the distaff, was he? Am I remembering that right? The events of the game are preceded by a 30-minute audio drama? 30 minutes? I don't remember that. Is this written by AI? I definitely did not sit through a 30-minute audio drama. The 30-minute Loom audio drama that serves as a prologue to the game. Originally packaged with the game on cassette or CD. Wow. I'll have to try to find that. Yeah, well, okay, I might watch that. Not now. Because I do feel like Loom kind of drops you in the game and you're just like, just figure it out. But then, like, adventure games do that sometimes. So it's kind of... It's hard to know whether you're just meant to roll with it or not, or whether you're just missing 30 minutes of important context.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, #1.
It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War and back further too. Take a look around, you'll see.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery.
Just look around.
Tell me.
He's telling us anything else here, is he? Okay. Can we show him? I don't really want to show him anything, do we? This?
Does this mean anything to you?
It's a piece of brick.
Oh, I guess they wrote
all over the
the
cemetery.
message with the brick. I don't know why I have a piece of brick.
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on...
Okay. Copy that, game. I've picked up what you're putting down. Alright, so how do we find the crime scene? Maybe we can ask... We can ask Grace for help.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
Gabriel.
Oh boy, party time.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Any
Do you have
messages?
for me?
Nope.
Damn it.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
God damn it.
I can't.
Okay.
Let us continue our jaunt around New Orleans. Let us go to... I think there's going to be anything we can do in Jackson Square. We'll have a look so we can...
Four pairs of
I've
bananas.
got to actually use them, I guess. Okay, we can see some musicians. There's the mime. I do remember something about a mime, but that's about the full extent of my memory. The lady. He's following the lady. Lady is not impressed. Musicians, police officer. Now I'm wondering if I have to dress up as the mime or whether I just have to get the mime to follow me over to somebody, which will then annoy them. Oh, I leave. Wait, what?
There is no
Saints go marching in is a little too cliche for New Orleans. Well, you know, it's the early 90s. It's all about cliches. To this guy. Maybe he'll tell us where the crime scene is.
Could I ask you a few questions?
We need his radio.
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that.
He
Thanks.
look very busy.
Yeah, right.
Anyone seen Joe?
They like to use that radio. Okay.
The band isn't.
I don't care. Whoops. Interesting that there is an empty cassette here. Several empty cassettes, suggesting it didn't expect me to do this in this order. Look at this
The
kid.
other parking. The Cajun band. Interrogating a
I get him to impersonate the cop. Oh, but if I get... Is the problem if I get too close to somebody else, he starts following them instead? No? Looking okay. There we go. Maybe you don't dress up as a mime. That was clearly a false memory.
Hey,
But I knew there was something about a mime.
I told you to stop that. All right, mister. You want some of this?
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Damn! Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South, Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the country club.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
There you go.
It's so misty out
It's
here.
that easy, people. If you want to find a murder scene,
I see a squad car.
just get a mime to impersonate a cop.
Thank God. Have a good one, 911.
Interesting.
Stupid mime. Hey, you! Get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Let's go to the crime scene.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
Ooh. They just let him wander up, do they? Look, he's walking through some markings on the ground there.
Hey, mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener. I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh?
Wildly inappropriate.
It's another one. As you can see, same MO and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that?
The lady.
Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
Whoa, I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Man, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
You're like Gabriel Knight goes around bothering everybody he meets.
It's another clean sweep.
Yeah, let's get the meat wagon moving then.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. I'll be back at the station. Stop by if you want to go over the cake.
Thanks.
Alright, let's have a look.
Out damn the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again? Gabriel does not.
This is the pixel hunting bit. I know there's something here that when I first played this game,
a patent, but if there is a patent,
I missed.
But if Gabriel is on the sand and clay shore of Lake Pontchartrain, at the site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderer really are. The site.
Tell you which.
There is.
Oh, can I use the sketchbook maybe?
Let me try to get this down.
Gabriel. Images.
Another. I know what that is a picture of.
The partial pattern from the crime scenes intrigues Gabriel.
Hey, Death Fairy, welcome in.
What does it mean?
Are you a fan? Oh, is it this over here?
The marks up. The grass has the marks.
We go and look at that.
Why use?
I feel like there's something else to do here.
Are part of the mark. The grass has a mat. The mark. Why use that?
The significance of the...
Gabriel, the site. There's sea, but if there is patches of out. Gabriel, the site. The site.
It's definitely something else to do over here. What is it?
The site is not police tape. Give the site.
I feel like it's this. Oh, magnifying glass? There we go.
There are marks in the grass, as though some heavy wire object had been set there.
How can we use this?
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezer to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
I feel like it's actually easier to use the menu than to keep right clicking. I feel like that's all there is to do then. Then we get Grace to research the scale, perhaps.
I knew you'd...
I wish you wouldn't wear that coat outside.
Oh.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Oh, snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Nap.
Very funny. I mean real snakes. You know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks. Could you...
Sure.
Oh, here we go.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you could get an address...
Mm-hmm. They're murders. Right. I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
I can't think of it.
Okay.
I can't think of anything. Alright, so now we just gotta look.
It's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
We did it. I think we finished a day.
And try not to dream, okay?
He's having his bad dream again. Yeah. Last I wore as I approached, I was what I am not, and though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought. Maybe I needed to draw my knot more. It was what I was not.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen.
Oh.
So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hang guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West England. That's the Garden District, Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen. Ouch!
Oy, men.
Amen. Can I get some more coffee,
Gabriel
please?
cannot.
No.
There is the coffee has.
There's meant to be a book on snakes. Can we...
Gabriel's had. Gabriel's had. Gabriel. Gabriel's had. Gabriel selects a volume of
poetry.
German poetry that he always found strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen.
Oh, dry dragon.
Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
Gabriel.
Drei
Gabriel
There we
puts
go.
down a book on snakes.
Snakes are legless reptiles. Some snakes kill their prey with poison, some by constriction. A snake smells by tasting the air with its forked tongue. The smells are passed back to a sense organ in the mouth. Constrictor snakes, however, sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters, well, they've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Really important information, dude. Would you put these books in the pixel hunting category? I mean, yeah, because you can click on a bunch of different books
Gabriel's had.
in like different shelves, and
Gabriel's.
they give you the same generic response. It's only if you click on the ones up here, and I think there's one over here as well. This one just gives you German.
Spiel means game. Interesting.
Gabriel.
Himmel means heaven.
Am I meant to I guess I'm meant to translate this poem? I don't know why yet, though.
Gabriel selects a volume of German.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge. Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
Gabriel selects a volume.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
You only got 3 dragons, yeah. I think that's might be the only important part,
Feurigen Atems,
but I figure it will.
gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
my sleep?
Gabriel
Oh, you have like German heritage, don't you?
Dictionary.
Dry means 3.
So 3.
Gabriel.
Possessing means possessed. That's handy to know.
That's not even in here. Both sides.
Drachen means dragons. I wonder if Mosley would know he was being insulted if I called him Drachenbread. Let's see, Mittag means midday, noon.
I feel like most of these words are not available.
Spiel means game.
It's just the 3 dragons. That's all we can translate, I'm pretty sure.
Himmel means heaven. Dry.
Yeah. Alright. Well, in the interest of... Do you reckon we can plug this into Google Translate? Three dragons. Fall into my sleep. They want to eat my soul alive. Delicious. Fiery breath. Forked tongue. They enjoy every meal. Then it phrases you're familiar with. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Sounds like a...
You've already got...
Sounds like a common German bedtime blessing. So I feel like there was... So I know there's a puzzle to do with the... Why do I only get the motorbike when I'm traveling to Grandma's house? Maybe it's the first exit of the day. But I know there's a puzzle with this clock up here to do with 3 dragons.
Gabriel.
But I feel like there should be something that
Make it.
tells me there is a puzzle. Why have I not? What have I missed?
Can we talk?
Of course.
Snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? What kind of snakes, dear?
I don't know. Local kinds?
Well, we used to get cottonmouths in the park when I was a girl, but I haven't heard of one being sighted for years. Milk snakes and garter snakes are also around these parts, but they can't hurt you.
Thanks.
Snakes can gang up on you in NetHack. So I don't think she has anything else. Hi.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
I believe that was your father's, Gabriel. You
I've complimented her plenty, Darfar. I've complimented her plenty. I've exhausted the compliment
Does this
menu.
mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no.
Well, Gran...
Oh,
Alright, let's go to the Getty estate and presumably have some uncomfortable interactions with somebody.
The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plantation homes and mansions. This particular mansion is impeccably groomed. Potted roses
Give me some of those roses.
Gabriel,
No, can't do that.
the front door of the... It's a bright...
Let's use the brass door knocker. Who doesn't enjoy a bit of flattery?
May I help you? I'd like to see Malia Getty, please. I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you. I do have official business. Really? Please tell me the nature of your business. Does this do anything for you? No.
Oh. Can I show him some voodoo drawings?
Does this do anything for you? No.
I think he's gonna like any of my other. What about the snake?
Does this? No. Mind if I ask you? Yes. I've got important business with Miss Getty. Yes. I'm waiting for some evidence of that, sir.
I don't know if I have any evidence, friend. What about this red brick? Has she been
Does this do any? No.
writing any messages on tombs recently? Alright, we'll come back.
Just as I thought.
I've been there. A few places we haven't been here, so been to those. What a charming butler. I mean, I guess butlers are kind of part bodyguard, aren't they? Part bouncer. Just doing his job. Maybe Mosley's got something for us. Let's get it done. Yes, Mosley was voiced by Mark Hamill. Gabriel Knight is Tim Curry.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Also the voice of Winnie the Pooh. Can't remember which character he plays. Which character he voices.
Do you
What do you know
anything
about snakes?
Snakes.
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Copy that. The game is played from the one and only Carlin Era 30. It's true.
The door...
Only one Carlin Era 13. Hey, where'd that thing go? I wanted that. It's a bet I say something sleazy to this lady.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Maybe not.
ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir, but I really have to finish these reports.
I reckon I could
Talking to...
get like one more second off that
People
time.
scans the bulletin board and sees a lot
There was
of
like a
bad
few
photographs
bits
and worse writing.
that were not quite executed as well as they could have been. Yeah, it's not misclicks. It's interesting. Like, I actually quite enjoyed the experience of learning a speedrun, because the way that keys are like buffered is quite, there's like a bit of nuance to it, because if you press a key while it's animating like something dropping, the key won't register. So if you spam keys, there's a good chance that it will then overcorrect once it does get the ability to process the key again. So there's actual times where you need to wait for the animation to finish before you do the next move. But yeah, there was definitely one extra space that I moved, and I think a couple of undos. But yeah, I don't know if I could get the time much more down
Must
then I
be
got
my
it.
man.
Yeah, what is it you want?
But it was fun. It was fun, like, progressively beating it, because I think my first, like, serious attempt was, like, 2 minutes 18 or something. Your final level was cleaner than mine. I remember looking at a speedrun after I beat it, and I was proud of my method, but now I think yours is better. Oh, have you seen a speedrun? Because I didn't see anybody speedrunning it. And it's not on speedrun.com. I signed up for a speedrun.com account, and was like, I have to wait 7 days before I can request a new game. But I don't know if it will pass the rules for, like, what is considered a valid run, like a valid game to run. Yeah, I kind of half expected Kaon to beat my time anyway. I'm okay with it.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
Kind of come to terms with
You're
it.
the writer. Ask away.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure.
The 157 already in the
I
hopper.
looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Wowza.
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scene.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
You won't do it to me. Someone took your other game as well. So both the games that you signed up for got taken. By different people or by the same person? That sucks, man. That sucks. What the hell? Like, like you're signing up literally to, like, yeah, to help check the things off. Why would you do that? I don't understand. That sucks. I feel like Kaon is above that kind of revenge but I'm not. If I could bring myself to beat an NES game. If I even had the ability to beat an NES game.
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders
That's
so
so-
far been
what
linked
is
to a
wrong with
voodoo
people?
murderers case. Now, the first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The MO was the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the
Right.
7th.
Yeah, it's so weird when, like, I kind of get that if you're... Well, it's not necessarily the event's fault, but it's unfortunate that there are people like that in the community, because when you're doing, like, a community event, it's just weird to be, like, trying to big note yourself in that. When literally the idea of the event is to work together to achieve this thing. It's so strange. I guess that is true. I guess they could, like, disallow people from checking things off that they didn't sign up for. I have a feeling we're all sensible, well-rounded individuals here, so I'll risk a statement. There are undiagnosed psychopaths out there. Well, it's just statistically must be true, right? But there's a chance that there's one of them here. Yeah, don't play someone else's game. It does seem pretty simple when you say it.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur.
Leopard fur?
Interesting.
Describe the crime scenes.
Now there's the corpse
Always more time for mind magic.
A Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens.
Hey,
Also
Carrot.
goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
That is weird.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up together. You tell
Oh,
me.
okay. They're friends.
It's a pretty nice place.
Not
Even
just a
seeing the
weird
stuff I see. You know.
Book murder
The quarter's getting a
arrangement
bit
that
too
they've set
wild.
up.
Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but...
Someone's
I've
ripping
never
off the
known
charms and
anything
telling
else.
him Deep Purple Riff. Is it? I believe you.
I'm...
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like them.
Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
How do you like working on the
How do
police
you like
force?
working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police in New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt? Well, you know Andy left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that.
There should be a separate score tally for how many douchebag things Gabriel Knight has said.
Just tell me anything at all.
Just tell me anything at all.
We used to play monkey in the middle. We used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Ms. McKelly? You'd act like you were going to toss her an eraser or something. Then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch her soaps.
We learned Gabriel Knight as a part of NES Odyssey.
Women in the library, huh?
Is he the guy that took Kaon's games?
Just
You know, my doctor told me I've got a little family of ulcers starting. I wish this case would end so I could get some rest for a change.
Just the kind of guy to do it.
Just tell me anything at all.
Damn
My
it, Gabriel.
back hurts.
I don't think
Just-
so.
For the book, I wanted to be an astronaut when I was young.
Fascinating. Just you on.
Oh, come on. I'm close enough. Just write me up that way.
Just tell me anything at all.
You know, I kind of like women with dark hair.
Yeah, I know. It's a regular thing with you.
Now that...
You think this came in a box set with golf
You're
and
on with
whatnot?
that one, pal. I don't even want to know. Just...
Remember how we...
Again, we've cycled.
Oh, no.
An image of the info from the astral plane puzzle. I think I might have missed the astral plane puzzle. The cassette for this game? This is definitely a CD game. I do remember this box. I don't know what the CD looked like though. Can we get a picture of the CD? That's not really bringing back any memories for me. Oh yeah, that looks vaguely familiar. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I just don't remember it like it was a long time ago.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine.
Quiet, you.
It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So, I'm desperate.
Instead of 25 years, alright.
Stomach. I'll get
That when I would have played it. I don't think I would have played it when I was 10.
Alright, I'll go now. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Oh, I guess this is when I need to use this or something. Do I want to use the...
Gabriel can
What do I want to do?
the suit.
Oh, he's back. I don't even know what I want to be doing.
Here, drink.
Thanks.
Nice polyester.
I want his
Looks like
badge?
Logs of unsolved cases.
What is that?
That's funny. That's logs. Mostly a microwave. Art prints of the mall. Police department memos and other didactic blurbs.
Like a didactic blurb.
Mosley.
I need to use this phone?
Mosley. And intercom.
Intercom?
Gabriel. It's not Gabriel. The suit.
I feel like I need to get into his jacket. How do I do that?
Gabriel can...
Let's keep talking to him for now.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
What author photo might be nice?
Photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer. Franks, come here a minute, would you? Bring your camera.
catchy. It's a
What
catchy
did you need,
tune.
Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good one, huh, sweetheart?
Sure, sweetheart.
Say, chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight, make it fast.
Now I've got her out of the picture. Is that useful?
It's an... Gabriel There's not... Gabriel wouldn't... There's no reason. There's a temp...
Oh, that's okay. So we use this. So we jack up the temperature.
Would you just get in here? Hurry up.
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
Can I ask you?
And now we ask for the coffee. Let's just finish off
Do you
with the
know anything
questions
about the
first.
patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those little marks around. We got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Insult
Have
him.
you ever called the hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
So how'd you ever find anything in this office? It looks like ground zero.
Hey, I get my job done. I'm a detective, not Betty Crocker.
Trying for a real estate job with that coat?
No. Are you trying out for a janitorial job with that hair?
Are those new shoes? What are those, hush puppies? Kind of a mud brown suede kind of a thing?
Hey, I'm on my feet all day, all right? Is that okay with you?
Mostly. I'm being perfectly sincere.
Yeah, you and my grandmother. Right.
You know, you have a unique way of wearing clothes that's, well, the way they hang, kind of pleating over that stomach of yours, drooping off of your butt.
We can't all have the body of a 12-year-old like you, Knight.
At least he's given as good
You
as
know, if you
he's
started
taken.
carrying a lollipop around, you might get more respect as a detective.
Go to hell.
I think they're friends though. I think this
Have you
is
ever called the...
this is how they relate to each other. They're just not comfortable
Can I ask you about some stuff?
expressing their affection for each other. Alright, I've got an ad, so I'll run the ad and then we'll do some more. What was the Kojak reference? I might have missed that. Okay, so I'll ask for coffee. He should leave the room.
Hey, yeah.
And then we can... Wait, he hasn't got hot yet. Why is he not taking his jacket off yet?
Some people are never satisfied.
Did it not work? Did I not do the thermostat correctly? I don't think I did the thermostat correctly. The lollipop group. Yeah, no, I'm getting a cold. Hold on. So why didn't he get hot?
Thanks.
Mosley was one of those. The badge in his front coat pocket is set off particularly well by the
Blues.
polyester of his jacket.
So, how's it hanging, bud?
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks. You know that, Knight?
I'm starting to get that impression. You been feeling okay lately? You look like hell.
Me? You know, I can't sleep at night, what with thinking about the case and thinking about Annie.
I can relate. Played any b-ball lately?
Does it look like it? I'm so out of shape, I probably have a coronary just looking at a ball.
I'm out of it too. We should play sometime. Get back into shape.
Man, I'd love to, Knight. I'll let you know if things ever settle down.
Anything else?
Just work.
Okay, so I can only conclude that I did not.
I got those.
So you said. Did you?
Let's take
Did not do the thermostat correctly.
Franks, come back in here with that.
Now what, sir?
That clown wants another.
Of course not.
Feel sorry for this lady.
Anything?
Hold on a second while I go check my...
There's a temperature gauge. The security cage has been
Do we want it? That better? Surely we want it at like 90 degrees, don't we? Don't want him putting the jumper on. What's this bit over on the right do? I don't think we can do anything with that. I'm not thinking of something obvious here. I want him to take his jacket off though, because I want to get the badge. Oh, maybe he gets his other coat? Maybe he takes his jacket off and puts the coat on because it's too cold?
Hurry up, would you?
Okay.
Thanks, hon.
Yeah.
nice polyester. Mosley was one. The badge in his front coat pocket is set.
Anything else?
Just work.
Interesting. Should we show this to him anyway?
I picked up this scale at Lake Punch.
Is that the thermostat for this room?
Wow,
That's a great idea for the
I
book.
assume so.
Me and
I think
Dan
it's for the
spent our
whole
lives
office.
investigating at a snake-infested lake. We don't have to mention that it's probably from a harmless local water snake.
Those two object.
I have the...
That's not.
I have the...
I don't think it's interested in any of that. Alright.
Gabriel would put.
Well, I'll be...
Later.
There's a temperature gauge. The security cage has been removed by the.
Just a few quick...
Officer Frick or Detective Mosley could probably be more help, sir.
Gabriel should.
I guess I can't use this. Oh no. It is cold. No, it was on 90, I think. So they turned it back up. Oh, over on the left. Yeah, the red line. Okay, so now it's hot. But interestingly, thinking about this as a puzzle. No, you're right. It's interesting that I can change this without her, like with her being out here. So now I'm not sure what the purpose of like getting her out of the room is.
Lucky.
The ceiling. And offices.
Like, do I want to use her?
Gabriel wouldn't want.
I don't think I want to use her desk.
Whew, it's hot in here. Dang, the air conditioning must be on the blink. Are you hot? Man, I'm hot.
I don't know exactly what
Can I ask you about some stuff?
the key action there was.
How about getting... Please?
All right. Some people are never satisfied.
That's what your badge do.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing. I thought I saw something crawling on it.
A likely story.
Just drink this.
Thanks. Tons.
Alright. We're in business.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Wait.
Are you sure you can't get... I don't know.
Like,
Okay. I'm here to see...
he's in his office.
Wait, was this... No, I've confused myself. I feel like he said to ask her.
Just a few...
Officer Frick.
Can you tell me anything about this?
Nope.
What made me think?
Excuse me, officer.
Yes.
like being a policewoman. Doesn't sound very good.
Policewoman.
The glamour never ceases.
Oh, I can only do one thing at
Yes.
a time. Can you get a
Can you
file
get a
for me?
file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file? Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if he said so. There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand.
Maybe I
completely.
can I photocopy it by getting her to take a photo, maybe?
The police file contains partial patterns from the first 6 voodoo murders.
Just take a pic with your phone. Not in 1993.
The police
So she doesn't want me to... Oh, can I put the file back now
I'm done.
Yeah,
and go back in here? This is what I mean about, like, adventure game interactions. Can you just imagine asking this guy, let's just have a few more photos.
Ask away.
Can we just... I think we should take another photo together, but
I got those.
gotta give you a warning.
Oh,
I'm gonna need
What
to
for?
adjust my hair again.
Really?
It's just this problem I have. I compulsively have to check my hair before taking a photo.
Franks, come back.
Also, I feel sad for this lady who has to keep coming in and taking a photo of us.
now what?
That clown wants another picture. You don't mind.
Of course not.
Anything else now?
hold on. Let me see that file again. Just want to check this machine here.
Would you just get it? Hurry up.
Okay.
Thanks, hon.
Yeah,
Get it in line, dude. What? I think we're done here.
I'll let you get back to it.
Have a good one.
So we can probably go talk to Ms. Getty. That's a place we haven't been to yet. If these are significant yet. Oh.
The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area. Flags of the world are displayed from the upper story. A promotion of the universal harmony, no doubt. At least the cherubs are an aesthetic way of asking for donations. That door must lead to the priest's side of the confessionals.
Like we're going to impersonate being a priest at some point, aren't we?
Confessionals are a subtle, old-fashioned presence on the left of the nave. There's an
Inconspicuous door. Nothing like an inconspicuous door.
It's a picture of Christ.
And I take the picture of
Gabriel
Christ.
doesn't- Nothing on that shelf. Gabriel can. There is.
Well, you never know when a priest's collar will come in handy.
This guy.
Nothing on. Gabriel.
You've already got me, you lucky.
Is there anything he won't do?
I can't resist.
Gabriel. 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 Not. Gabriel. Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't need.
Any wax
Gabriel
candles?
Gabriel isn't interested
No worries,
in
Maya.
those books.
Thanks for hanging out.
Your mirror looks.
You have a good day. I don't think I have any reason to pretend to be a priest yet, so I won't do that.
Gabriel is carrying a priest. The panel.
Oh, it is. Oh, there
May I
we go.
help you, my child?
Can I ask you a few questions?
The confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
I've been here the entire time confused in this game since my sound is off, and I don't expect any explanation will help at this point. Depends what your confusion is about, I guess. Is the confusion about the game, or is it about something else? I can probably give you a quick recap about the game, if you would like.
Could you give me a blessing?
Do you feel the need for a blessing, son?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
All right, if it will comfort you.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
Peace be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
I've pressed more than normal for a Monday morning, and I haven't been able to devote my normal 2 minutes 37 to this stream. That's fine, man.
There's a knothole about. The knothole that.
Push it?
The knothole. The confessional. The
Why is
You've
there?
already got me. If I want to open up,
There is.
So I'm a bookshop owner. I'm friends with a policeman. I think I'm trying to write a book, or at least, no, I am writing a book. And I've convinced my police officer friend that I'm going to put him in my book, and he's given me a whole bunch of information about a series of murders that are occurring in New Orleans, yes. The murders are like voodoo themed. It's like a series of murders. And there also seems to be some family connection that I'm having recurring nightmares about something voodoo related, which appears to also have been a problem with my father and grandfather. You'll never solve those. New Orleans always has a series of murders.
Knock it.
That's a concern. That's a real concern. There is a chance I will not solve them.
may I help? I'd like to see Malia Getty, please. I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you. I do have official business. Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
I'm going to show you. Wait. Oh yeah, there it is.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business. Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Giddy.
I grew up near that area, it's just normal. Also,
Miss Giddy will see
Gabriel
you
Knight is a
right
bit of a
this way.
douchebag. He says a lot of, like, inappropriate stuff. Doesn't treat people very well.
Thank you.
Well, it is Tim Curry putting on Louisianan accent.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Giddy?
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced?
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh. Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
Oh, she's involved.
And what do you
She's
read in the
involved.
papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now.
Yes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm afraid I quite abhor them.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, Detective?
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many
24-hour-a-day job, that
financial
seems
and otherwise. The management of our
excessive.
business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you. Or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large, extended family.
I see. Do you have a husband? A boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I do a lot of charity work around the city, primarily in the prison and reform system. I'm not a professional sociologist, but it does interest me.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh? Why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please, I do have some morals, Detective.
I'd like to hear just about
Hey,
anything.
Doug.
For the record, I'm 28, Detective.
It's my true identity.
As you wish. What else?
I know if
I'd
we'd
like to hear
exhausted
just about
everything
anything.
about her.
I have a few friends. A woman in my position can't really afford them.
I'd like to hear just
Knew
about
it all
anything.
along.
I try to stay away from the media as much as possible. Last year there was that story about John Kennedy Jr. and I. The phone didn't stop ringing.
If I was
for
a
weeks.
Sith Lord, I would use my
prefer
powers
to keep
to
my private life private. I would appreciate
to
it if you
annihilate
could keep my
Ornstein
name
and
away
Smoke.
from any public association with the police, detective.
Maybe they're above being
Of
able to
course.
be influenced by force powers. That
I'd like
would
to hear
make
just
some
about
sense.
I do a lot of charity work around the city, primarily.
Alright, we've exhausted
As
your
you wish.
dialogue. Lake Pontchartrain.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could, but I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake, and I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Well, but I mean, we're gonna.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that. Brownish gold. It's so deep, rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant.
Maybe you should be the
So
detective.
you must be truly exceptional at your job. I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective.
She knew.
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Busted.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out.
We rifle through your possessions before you.
Robert,
Nope, no chance.
show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
Oh, he's happy about it.
Thank you very much. I had a
lovely time. Okay. So what are we gonna do next? Down the crime scene. Think we have anything to do at grandmother's house? Anything to research? Maybe we can get Grace to research the patterns? Seems like a bit of a long shot.
Phew, it's humid out there. Made it back though.
Oh, joy.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
No,
I can't.
can't think of anything. Can we show her the pictures? This guy's accent is freaking sweet. It's Tim Curry if you're familiar with him.
No. Sorry.
It is not his natural
This
accent.
is the first.
Yeah, I know. Wild. Okay. And there's a police officer, and that's Mark Hamill. And Grace there is Leah Remini, who is like, I think probably most well known from being the wife on King of Queens. That's probably the TV show that I know her from. I think we've been to the drugstore yet.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I did not remember this at all.
Bonjour.
King of Queefs? No, King of Queens.
Bienvenue, madame. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker, I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink in weeks.
Oh, don't that beat all? Well, you're gonna need some easy night candles then.
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosaries are good, sure enough. But you burn those candles too, and you're gonna whip any old no-sleep Gregory, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker.
Pay how money for that alligator statue over there?
Send them round to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last.
That is quite a statue.
Oh, I've been in misery.
You put 9 pinheads up in a little box, add a pinch of graveyard dust, and put it under her front porch step. That'll turn the trick back on Mrs. Lefebvre, and she'll be the one with the bellyache. I have the pins and the dust right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though it don't hurt to be proactive none either, now does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It is nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
I learned something from that exchange. If I was meant to. I didn't.
The signs say, Special Saint Jean Eve, Lagnappe, free bottle of lover come back to me oil, or master gambling oil, with every purchase over $50.
Lagna. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans.
I was about to look up what that meant, so thank you, game. Got some voodoo dolls here.
A variety of cloth dolls are arranged above the shelf, each impaled with a single silver pin. The mask appears to be made from a real crocodile head.
So you got crocodile
It's
hands.
a mannequin wearing a crocodile mask.
It's just wearing a crocodile mask.
Handsome, is it? The sign says potion ingredients. These jars must be for do-it-yourselfers. It's nearly as old as the one. The poster reads, "Power will be yours when you use Papa Legba's power drawing incense and master power oil. Buy some today." The entire shelf is stocked with containers
Hide on the Conqueror
Pine
root
Jungle
powder.
Conqueror root powder. The Dixieland drugstore is crammed from top to bottom with strange merchandise, some or all of which seems to be related to the practice of voodoo. Voodoo and hoodoo, the craft as revealed by traditional practitioners by Jim Haskins.
That's a
Available
poster.
at Dixieland drugstore and other fine stores. The dust on those boxes is older than Gabriel. The Dixie...
Alright, let's talk to this dude. What's he got to say?
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Ask what you want, I'll answer what I want.
Seems reasonable.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
Seems like
This
he's
is
gonna
enough
know
to shock
a lot
us.
about voodoo.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Cabri's Sancour.
What did you say?
Nothing. Those killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
I'll ask what
What
that
did you
means.
mean when you said Cabri sans corps?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
Let's look it up. I would like to know. These lines straight to my face. That's not German, is it? French? Hornless? Maybe not. Goat without core? Come on, Google Translate. Why are you letting me down? No? Okay. Doesn't want to help. Hopefully the game will tell us.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Latin?
I've lived here all my life, me.
It thinks it's Spanish. Twist all the words are made into this. I did translate something else successfully from German. I don't know why I selected Latin, and it's suggesting that do I want to translate it from Catalan. But anyway, I'm sure the game will tell us, particularly because it's showing up as an option, so I don't think I need to know. Sans is without, isn't it? Pretty sure Sans is without.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What kind of snakes?
The kind they use in voodoo?
Pythons and boas. So I've heard.
Really? Do you have one?
Are you crazy? What would I want with a python?
Doing the voodoo.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
It's the biggest night of the year.
What goes on exactly?
I couldn't say.
Bullshit.
What did you mean when you said Cabri Saint?
Not gonna tell me, is he?
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
Willy Wonka. That's all he's gonna tell me?
How did you get into this kind of business?
Why should I discuss my business with you, man?
You're a Sans brain.
Tell me about you. How did you...
Why should...
Okay, he ain't telling us anything. Who's Madam... Oh, was that the lady who came in before?
That customer of yours, the little old lady?
Customer?
The woman I saw in here. Madame Cazonou, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
It was like a reasonable
It's important
policy.
that I talk to Madame Cazonou. You see, I'm doing some research and...
I can't tell you anything about her.
I reckon I can go and ask Grace some things though. Let's go do that. Maybe Grace can research some. Tell me what something means. I would know Latin. Grace would know Latin.
Hello, beautiful.
Really?
He's so gross, dude.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. It must be a local custom. New Orleans love any excuse to celebrate.
Oh, we all.
Do you know what Capri Saint-Car means?
No. Sounds French, though.
That's French. It's not French. Capri sounds French. But to French it says Cabri without horn. He said that sounds French as hell, my dude. Cabri is a ruminant mammal that inhabits rocky deserts of North America and has small branched horns. So it's a... A picture, give me a picture, dude. They meet. It's like a goat. I love that all the first options are just eating them. Deterring aggression in Estonia. I don't know how that's related. So this thing, it's like a goat. A goat without horns. I think that's what it means. But the game will probably need us to
Could you do some...
Sure, what?
actually ask somebody.
I need you to look up a Madame Cazeneuve.
Madame Cazeneuve? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend, Malia Getty, was?
Grace, Cazeneuve's at least 70.
As if that makes a difference to you. Okay, I'll
It's
see
fair.
what I can find. Anything else?
I can't think of...
Okay.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Messages. So who's gonna know? Save again. Who is gonna know what that means, eh?
I'm going in.
Good luck.
Getty isn't gonna talk to us anymore. Maybe the guy at the cemetery knows.
I'm sorry to bother you. Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Do you have any idea what Caprice Saint Coeur means?
No, can't say that I do.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Why, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo.
Did not know that.
Sometimes we get some weird goings on in that cemetery on that night. More often a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and more.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yep. Don't know what they do with them, but it can't be pretty.
Pretty. He knows anything about snakes. We've already asked that.
Tell me...
Just look around.
I think... If he recognizes the symbols.
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. You hear? A goat without horns.
Food, trinkets. This is the odd look food.
Where else to go? I haven't been here. Napoleon House. It's a bar.
A street drummer has found. Gabriel can.
Not talk to the drummer.
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax, friend. Buzz off.
Right. Sorry. Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you...
Ask Rando's stuff now.
I'm not the chatty type, am I, Sam?
No, you old bastard, you're not.
Besides, I'm busy sucking poor old Sam dry. Go bug someone else.
Ah, you're a real sweetheart, Marcus, you bastard.
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This isn't a game. It's a slaughter.
He's right, you know, so let me die in peace, would you?
What are they playing? Is it chess?
That tabletop.
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm trying to be with my lady here.
Proud to be with my lady here, pal.
To stand in the way of romance. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure. You want to know my son?
On second thought, I don't think you could help. Forget it.
Oh, he's suddenly picky. He's basically flirted with every other female that is alive.
I'm not too
Now he's picky. Maybe this guy
Does the
knows.
phrase, Cabri
This is the real mystery.
mean anything to you?
You know what goes in it?
I don't think it's a drink.
Oh, then I probably don't know anything about it.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called La
It is cold again, Melanie.
But it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars.
There's none of the
Napoleon House.
heart rate raising action of trying to not get hit by things.
What
So
do you
I'm
know
just
about
freezing
murders?
slowly.
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killer.
Cold as your heart. Maybe colder.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What about them?
Oh, just anything.
Man, you ask the weirdest questions.
It's true.
I don't know anything about snakes.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
All I know is it's some kind of voodoo holiday.
Tell me about yourself.
A good bartender listens to other people's life stories without telling his
Yeah, the art style is very good for a 1993 game.
Tell me about
A good bar...
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
What can you...
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They played every day for 20 years. Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games. It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time. By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff. He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and stuff.
Really? Thanks.
So maybe we can give him
Tell me about
the
street
potion.
musicians around here.
I like music as much as the
It was
next
like
guy,
a
but
game-winning potion or something.
you know, like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say,
The talk special.
already.
The question mark
like my life.
specifically.
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooine and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well,
Hey,
he
Leslie.
buried the pouch,
Welcome in.
and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl. And, sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife. Poor guy.
So Sam believes
So
in
what is-
voodoo.
That's about all I can...
We talk to Sam. Does he know what Cabri San Cor means?
Excuse me.
He's right.
Okay, he's still not talking to us. Do you know what this means?
Does this mean
Nope.
There's no point in...
I think I need to pretend to be a priest. Yet. Okay, so I think I need to get that one of those potions from that guy. How am I going to do that? Because I don't feel like he really wants to give me anything. Also, I don't think I have any money.
Hi.
The sign say,
3 bottle of lava come back to me oil or master gambling oil.
Lanyape.
Lanya.
I don't have any money. It's been years since I played this. One of my favorite Sierra games. Yeah, same. I haven't played it since I was like a teenager and I barely remember any of it.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
I don't have any options yet.
What would get...
Can I operate it?
That doesn't...
really want to show the...
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look familiar at all, sir.
What about this one?
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look...
That's not. I don't know why I need a picture of Mosley. Oh, I guess I could try using the police badge, but it seems unlikely. Doesn't seem particularly interested in helping me.
Does this mean...
Okay, no, that's not useful. Okay. So... I guess we could ask Grandma if she knows what this thing meant. Maybe she knows the old lady. We've already asked Grace to research that.
It's my favorite.
No worries, Cam. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for hanging out, as always.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? I remember when I was a girl, we always had a St. John's Eve Mass. The Mass was said at midnight, and we held candles. One time on the way home, we were waylaid by a large group of drunken revelers. They didn't hurt us, but I was frightened. My father was furious. We never went to St. John's Eve Mass after that.
Do you have any idea what Capri Sanka means?
Something without something, I
That's
think.
what we got to, Grandma.
You're so rusty. I swear my mind is going.
It's okay, thanks.
I don't think anything else is new. Could just go and try to open this.
To you.
I'm gonna...
Enjoy.
We meant to know to open it.
Gabriel. The hands do not appear.
Oh.
The face.
Dude. 3? Wait, which one's the dragon? That one. No? Maybe I don't know the solution to the puzzle anyway, so...
Nothing happens.
Oh wait, I moved the minute hand. Okay.
Granddaddy.
Gabriel doesn't want...
Gabriel doesn't want to take the old clock. Okay, so we got a picture and a letter.
The letter is addressed to Heinz Ritter.
Heinz Ritter of the poem fame.
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the reoccurring words strewn throughout
Schattenjäger, I do remember that.
Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tipped bold strokes and underlining.
quite a lot that he's deciphered from the writing.
The back of the photo has the following written on it. Schloss Ritter, 1925. The old photographs show Gabriel's grandfather with two other men that Gabriel has not identified.
I'll ask Grandma about this stuff.
That's it. Take a load off.
There's a bunch of stuff you didn't know was in your husband's clock.
No, dear. I'm afraid I don't speak a word of German.
The other one.
This is the...
Do you recognize any of these people?
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
That one in the middle is your grandfather. Those other two I don't know.
Can we talk, Gran?
Schattenjäger?
Have you ever heard of a Schattenjäger?
Schattenjäger? Schattenjäger? How odd, Gabriel. I haven't heard that word in years. My goodness, you've given me a chill. Your granddad used to say that sometimes in his sleep.
Really? Do you know what it means?
No, I'm afraid not. I asked him about it once. I don't think he answered me. Odd.
Thanks, Gran. Do you know anyone named Heinz Ritter?
Heinz Ritter? Oh, Gabriel. Where did you hear that name?
I found a letter in Granddaddy's clock.
I promised I'd never tell you or your father. But I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Tell me, Gran.
Your granddad's name was Heinz Ritter before he came to America. He changed it to Harrison Knight legally when he arrived.
Say what?
Why did Granddad change his name?
I don't know. I tried to ask him about his family, his life before America, but he didn't want to talk about it. He never even told me about his name change. I found out one day when I saw his passport in a drawer. Since he obviously found it painful, I never questioned him about it. But I'm sure
maybe he was involved in the voodoos.
Dad was the best man I ever knew.
The German voodoos. Is that a thing?
Didn't Granddad ever say anything about his past or his family?
Only that his family was crazy, and that he never wanted to see them again. He believed in some family curse, thought that he could spare Philip and Philip's children from what he called old nightmares. Whatever Harrison wanted to spare you, though, it cost him.
You know about voodoo.
He never did sleep well, and he would often get a far-away, guilty look in his eyes. He was wrestling with something he thought he should be doing, someplace he thought he ought to be. I don't know how he could
DJ
think that
camera
he
on
should
finding
be
your
anywhere
lost
but
earbud.
me and our child. It's a terrible way to live.
Do you know anything else about Heinz Ritter?
I've told you all I know about your granddad's past.
No.
Tell me some.
Your granddad immigrated. He worked his way.
Yeah, I think we knew all
Have
that.
you ever heard?
These are all the same.
Well, Gran, I bet.
All right.
So we can ask Grace to do some more research. Oh, we haven't been to the Voodoo Museum yet. That seems like a place it's important to go to.
I knew you.
Oh.
Got a minute, Greg?
What's up?
Have you ever heard of a Schattenjäger?
No. Is that a voodoo word?
I don't think so. It's German.
No, but it has a nice ring, doesn't it? Schottenjäger.
Do you help?
Could you do some...
Sure.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't need any research. Okay, let's go to the Voodoo Museum. We're going to ad coming up in a minute.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store.
Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any
Hey, it's the street drummer again.
to assist.
Great. My name is Nye, and I'll probably take you up on that.
A street drummer has settled outside the museum. On the table is a small coffin. So small, in fact, that it would only fit an infant.
Charming. He's got more hair than Mosley. Reminds me of a book critic for the New York Times.
The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as a poster advertising a voodoo tour of the city. Winters only. The back, a feathered African, a historical voodoo. A wooden doll with horns is on the back table.
Looks like Jack Nicholson.
What did you say?
Something about the shape of that knife gives Gabriel the creeps. The back wall, an anatomically correct voodoo doll with pins strategically placed.
Now, why does that remind me of Grace?
An official voodoo wish and stump.
Funny? I wish Malia Getty was permanently...
Jesus.
That dispute. Even if that were for sale, Gabriel couldn't afford it. Even if that were...
I don't need money that bad. Besides...
It's a basket for donation to the Free Museum. A counter at the back. A counter at... There is... Gabriel cannot... A beaded gourd is on this... A beaded gourd...
Beaded gourd.
A very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage. The historic...
Oh, let's talk to this dude.
Could I ask you some questions?
That is why I am here.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo? Or the voodoo currently practiced in the city?
What can you...
Either.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The killings in the newspaper? I know that they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
How do you know that?
What makes you think the voodoo murders aren't being done by local practitioners?
Voodoo is a popular boogeyman, Mr. Knight, especially in New Orleans. Anyone can pretend to use it, just as anyone can pretend to be a black belt in karate, and for the same reason, to intimidate. I know voodoo in this city, Mr. Knight, and believe me, it is not about killing. Even the police have stated that the killings have nothing to do with local voodoo.
So you know nothing about the voodoo murders case?
I neither know nor care to know, Mr. Knight. My only possible interest is in how it might affect the public's attitude towards the museum. So far, it has not been an issue. No one has even had the bad taste to bring it up. Until you, that is.
Ouch.
So,
Okay.
what do you think of New Orleans?
It is the only city in the United States as
Wow.
far as I am concerned.
It's a hard position.
What is it about New Orleans that you so admire?
It has a real culture of its own, Mr. Knight, amid the horrid blandness that is Americana. New Orleans alone has a voice.
Spoken like a true New Orleanian. Do you have anything? Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum's snake, Mr. Knight. They are beautiful creatures, do you not agree? And the tourists seem to associate them with voodoo.
Is the snake yours? Do you use it in your practice of voodoo?
I admire the spirit of the snake, Mr. Knight, but snakes like the museums can be quite dangerous to handle.
You didn't really answer my question.
I think I did, Mr. Knight.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It is one of the important ceremonial nights in voodoo.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I am afraid I do not know the origins of St. John's Eve. I only know that it was a night of ritual long before voodoo came to New Orleans.
What else?
I...
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint-Gar means?
I fear my French is not all it should be, Mr.
So who does know? That's the question. Does anybody know what it
Have you ever
means?
heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I have not.
Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yes, if you don't mind.
What is it you wish to learn?
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
Good reason.
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
Let us say that I cut my teeth on it, Mr. Knight. It is in my blood.
Do you do anything besides run the museum?
No. The museum does not make me a rich man, but my material needs are simple. I prefer to focus on my one true interest in life.
I like how they handle the dialogue in this. It's one of those games I wish had better hotspot display, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's like relatively quite recent. There was like one area in the crime scene that I'm pretty sure I only remembered that there was a spot that I was missing because I missed it when I first played the game like 20 plus years ago, and I must have looked it up, and that's why it lodged in my brain.
What are your own religious beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
Just tell me anything.
I am originally from the West Indies myself, you know.
Really? What brought you to New Orleans?
I was drawn here for personal reasons.
I do like the dialogue interface better than a bunch of, I guess, all I can really think of is LucasArts games where you have like all the dialogue options down the bottom of the screen, and there's like, you can only see 4, but they might scroll off the screen, and I think it also colors them differently if you've already asked the question, which is nice. So they did a lot of like quality of life stuff well in the dialogue management.
That must be the hunter in you, Mr. Knight.
Just tell.
I do not
act
then.
He didn't know what that meant.
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade, but African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands. Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves. But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importing of slaves from that region.
So, how did voodoo come to New Orleans?
After the Louisiana Purchase, American legislators relaxed regulations. Slaves were permitted to gather. The Americans also removed the ban on West Indies slaves. Around the same time, a slave revolt occurred in some...
Oh, damn it, I skipped it.
What happened when the West Indies slaves got here?
They brought voodoo with them. The native slaves were more than enthusiastic about embracing it. It gave them power, Mr. Knight, if only in the form of a communal bond. Among the first meeting places were the Bayou St. John and the shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The early voodoos were heavy snake worshippers, worshipping the one they called the Great Zombie.
Great Zombie.
Tell me more about historical voodoo.
By 1817, the voodoo activities were beginning to cause fear among the white slave owners. An ordinance was passed to forbid slave gatherings except in designated public areas at designated times. The time was Sunday afternoons and the place, Congo Square. The slaves and free people of color gathered to dance simulations of their voodoo dances right in sight of Creole society. Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
Tell me more about historic.
There were a variety of kings and queens at first, voodoo priests and priestesses. But from about 1830, a single power emerged. This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
Tell me more about historical voodoo. Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaus, mother and daughter. Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued youth added...
Is this Malia Getty?
The original, the mother, was also known as Widow Paris. It was she that began the empire. When the Widow Paris began to practice, there were many voodooans in the city. By 1830, she was voodoo queen of all New Orleans.
Tell me more.
The Widow Paris was a hairdresser for rich Creole ladies. She also paid household servants to spy for her. Between the two, she knew everything about everyone who mattered in New Orleans. She was not above using her information to appear psychic.
Doing a little shot of dopamine with that chime. It's so good. I didn't remember that chime.
Sound as though you admire her.
But
For a black
it does give you that.
others to gain power is an incredible thing, Mr. Knight. However, she achieved it.
Tell me more.
She kept a pet snake, danced with it too. She held traditional voodoo ceremonies out by the lake. She took herself seriously, very seriously. But she was not above selling tickets for her events to curiosity seekers. She was not above using voodoo any way she could to make money. That is for certain.
Maybe a watch uses it. Okay.
In another line
Makes
of
sense.
work, in another age, that would have been interpreted as entrepreneurial genius rather than a sign of fraudulence.
Hey, you don't need to convince me. I admire anyone that can actually make a living.
Rich. Was this like one of the first point and clicks you played, or did you play like any of the earlier Sierra ones? Like, I guess this would be pretty late in the run of Sierra adventure games, relatively speaking.
Marie Laveau.
It
Like
was
being on
Marie
CD
Laveau
and
who defined
voice acting and everything.
voodoo that is truly and uniquely the voodoo of New Orleans. She invented hundreds, if not thousands of spells, potions, charms, and incantations. These form the basis of the modern practice, not to mention the folk tradition of voodoo.
Should parents play King's Quest and Space Quest before you could read? Wow. Yeah, I remember playing King's Quest 1 2 and 3 with my brother. And my mum drawing maps for us.
Her daughter, Marie Glapion, took over.
I don't think we ever played Space Quest though.
Most people thought it was the same Marie Laveau. Both Maries encouraged that point of view. The widow Paris died in 1881. Marie Glapion
Nice, that's cool.
time by then. After the death of the widow Paris, other voodoo queens surfaced, and by 1890, the cult was fragmented again. Marie Glapion just sort of faded away.
Yeah, we're rushing through work this morning since you needed to go buy new tyres for the car. Just found out the place won't have the tyres until tomorrow, so you rushed for nothing. That is disappointing. My condolences to your unnecessary rushing.
Tell me more.
The Laveau tomb, where one or both of the Maries are believed to be buried, is in St. Louis Cemetery number 1. It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists alike. I myself take tours through the cemetery on a regular basis.
Really? Do you have any running this week?
No, but the cemetery is open to the general public as well.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
You have heard everything.
People tour those cemeteries and it's so weird. Tourists love it. Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it? I can't think of anything similar in Australia. But I would assume that's like quite unique to New Orleans. Fun part is a lot of those cemeteries are in very, very, very bad areas of the city.
Tell me more.
I've...
Do you know Malia Getty?
Should I?
She referred me to your museum.
Many have read about our museum in the newspapers, Mr. Knight.
That's a good point.
I think Malia Getty is Marie Laveau.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or grigri. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo, and is only a part of true voodoo. Voodoo, the religion, has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, it is growing quite rapidly. There are several voodoo churches or temples in the city, and others all across the United States. African Americans see it as a tradition all their own. Whites, and there are many in their religion, are attracted to it because they think it is exotic. I, personally, am more interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new movements are copying Haitian or even African voodoo. But it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
Most of the cemeteries are above ground, filled with mausoleums. The city is below sea level, and in the old days when it would commonly flood, the bodies would float away. You know, I just learned that from this game, that they don't bury the bodies because of the flooding.
Tell me more about current voodoo.
There are many voodooians in New Orleans.
This is a real exposition dump.
Selling grigri, telling fortunes, providing luck, and occasionally misfortune. Perhaps you would like to meet a voodooian. We refer those who seek a deeper experience with voodoo to a local practitioner. Magentia Moonbeam.
Sure, I'd love to meet her.
She lives on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine. I will call her and tell her you might stop by.
Great, thanks.
All those cemeteries are like architectural wonders from the 1600s and 1700s. Yeah.
Tell me more.
You have tapped.
Are you sure you don't know Malia Getty?
Quite.
Make sure I'm not going to tell
Is there
you,
anything else I should
Mr.
know about
Knight.
voodoo?
Not if your interest is primarily in voodoo.
Do enjoy a cemetery
It is of
walk
interest
yourself.
to those who study rural folk traditions, but it will not aid you in understanding true voodoo.
Is there any...
Not.
I think we've asked him everything. Thanks for your time, dude. Quite a lot of time, I might add. Can I... you ever seen these guys before?
I cannot say that it...
I used to enjoy it before having a kid. Now it's just an exercise of me pleading with her to stop jumping all over the headstones. Maybe he knows these symbols.
Do these marks look familiar?
They look like the scribbling of a child to me.
Okay, thanks.
But this mark...
Do these marks look familiar?
No, okay. Also childlike. Oh, what about the snake?
The snake is... Perhaps Gabriel should learn...
Okay, I think we're done here.
The doorway is...
I'm so picky with what verb I use for what.
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
I don't think... I think I need to wrap it up because otherwise it's hard I can't do. Oh. What does that do? Restart. Alright. Then wrap it up because it's very late. Time to arrest the first person who looks crossways at you and call it a day. I'm not a police officer though, so I can't even arrest anybody, which is sad. I'm just an author investigating a murder for no real reason. Because it's interesting, I guess. Video games, am I right? It is worse, you're not wrong. Alright. I stole a badge from my police officer friend. Definitely I'm not a huge fan of Gabriel Knight as a character. He's a bit of an ordinary human, to be honest. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it, Lost Link. Glad I could tickle your nostalgia bones, just as I'm doing for myself. Oh, who's this? Somebody is also playing Gabriel Knight. Can you believe this? Let's get rid of this guy. Because I can't believe that somebody else is playing their film. That's wild to me. But yeah, thank you, Milo. Lost Lake, Kara, thanks for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. I think we'll probably keep playing this. I'm enjoying playing this. If you want to go into the Discord, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start posting like a summary of my stream. Like, because I've opened a bunch of links, I'm going to post those and then just do a little summary, mostly for my own remembering of what's going on and what's happened, but yeah.